सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं। समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तगुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमात्वनुग्रहेण योगदर्शन ज्ञानद्वारा ब्रह्मानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थमस्मिन् क्षणे एव सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थं साधकानां भक्तानां रक्षणार्थं शक्तिनवाप्त्यर्थं शत्रुविघ्ननिर्मूलनार्थं पतञ्जलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शनशास्त्रस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे व्यासभाष्यसमेत करिष्यामहे। आदौ गुरूणां नामस्मरणं। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ॐ पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। ॐ पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। ॐ पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। ॐ पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। पतञ्जलिमहर्षये नमः। व्यासमहर्षये 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 नमः। समस्त गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अथ पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शनशास्त्रं समाधिपादः सूत्राणि। Let us chant the 6 sutras together. Om अथ योगानुशासनम्। ओम अथ योगानुशासनम्। योगः चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः। योगः चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः। तदा द्रष्टुः स्वरूपे अवस्थानं। तदा द्रष्टुः स्वरूपे अवस्थानं। वृत्तिसारूप्यम् इतरत्र। वृत्तिसारूप्यम् इतरत्र। वृत्तयः पञ्चतयः क्लिष्टाः अक्लिष्टाः। वृत्तयः पञ्चतयः क्लिष्टाः अक्लिष्टाः। प्रमाण विपर्यय विकल्प निद्रा स्मृतयः। प्रमाण विपर्यय विकल्प निद्रा स्मृतयः। प्रमाण विपर्यय विकल्प निद्रा स्मृतयः. Up to this we saw the klishta vritti, aklishta vritti are the commonness of the vrittis. Vrittis fall into these two categories. Klishta vrittis are those which create samsara more and more in us. Aklishta vrittis are those which remove the klishta vrittis and then samsara. Then the aklishta vrittis help us in the viveka khyati. Through viveka khyati, we discriminate between prakriti and purusha. Thereafter, with paravairagya, when the prakriti is rejected, then total prakriti called the chitta called vritti, total nirodha happens. Then what we have to achieve the goal, swarupa pratishtanam, swarupa avasthiti, that happens to us. Moksha kaivalyam. Okay, now the nirodhavya vrittis, which are klishta and aklishta, which are mentioned as panchatayaha 5 times. What are they? They are told to us in the 7th mantra. In the 6th mantra, they are told all the 5 of them. The one by one are taken up for analysis. So the 5 vrittis are there, 5 types of vrittis, 5 classifications, 5 categories. All the millions of vrittis of all the human beings of all past, present, future fall only in these 5 categories. It may be thousands in number, but classified are only 5. So the pramana vritti, We have to understand them, and we are in that. We have to do the nirodha of them. Then viparyaya vritti. Understand? Then through this yoga sadhanas of abhyasa vairagya as well as yamaniyamadi, we have to do the nirodha of this viparyaya vritti. Then the vikalpa vrittis. Then the nidra vritti. Then the smruti vritti. These are the 5 vrittis. In them, the klishta bhi hai, aklishta bhi hai. All these 5 vrittis can be the klishta, which can take us to bandhanam, samsaram more and more. All these 5 vrittis can be the aklishta vritti also, which can eliminate the klishta and take us towards the truth or reality. So each of the vrittis now we will take up. First pramana vrittis. What we are discussing? Vrittis of the chitta. When they are utthana sthiti, then I identify with them, then vrittis arupyata. I, as if a jiva, I suffer. Atma never became jiva, but took himself to be the jiva, and all the sufferings of jiva, he thinks it is his own. And what is a jiva? In notion. When is it born? When the vrittis arupyata is taken. See, देखो आत्मा को वृत्ति से एकता कभी नहीं होता. But because of the proximity and then anadi sanyoga sambandha, if the vrittis are in utthana sthiti, Atma cannot be but while illuminating those vrittis appears to have taken the form of the vritti, and the vrittis change, Atma changes. That is how Sarupata is explained. Therefore, in Yoga Darshanam, only way to be mukta is mukta. To get the mukti is to Swarupa Pratishta, and Swarupa Avasthiti will happen only through the Vritti Nirodha. In the Vedanta, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. To of everything, the substratum is discovered as Satyam Jnanamanantam, and that Satyam Jnanamanantam is me. Therefore, there is nothing other than me to become Dukhi or Samsari or Bandita. Vedanta का अप्रोच वो है. योग का अप्रोच में वृत्तियों का निरोध करके स्वरूप में प्रतिष्ठा. वृत्ति आ गया तो अनादिकाल संयोग संबंध, देन सारूपता हो जाता है जीव का, परमात्मा का उस वृत्तियों से. देन द परमात्मा हु हैज गॉट इनटू दैट सारूप्य विद द वृत्ति इज कॉल्ड जीव. जीव इज नॉट एट ऑल देयर एंड येट he is suffering. That is you and me. I and you, the sufferer in us, is non-existing entity, yet suffering is happening and he is there. Vedanta कहती है that's because the ajnanam avidya of the Brahman or Atman, which is Satyam Jnanamanantam. So when the Satyam Jnanamanantam Brahman is known, established in, then the avidya is gone away. Avidya janita only jiva adi upadhi and samsara, that is not there, they talk. In the Yoga Darshanam, same thing is spoken from the Vrutti standpoint. Okay. Now the Vruttayaha Panchatayaha. 5 are the types of the Vruttis, 5 categories, 5 ways they are described, classified. Pramana, Vipareya, Vikalpa, Nidra, Smruti. By heart karo usko. Pramana Vrittis, Vipareya Vrittis, Vikalpa, Nidra, Smruti. These 5 alone can be Klishta as well as Aklishta. If these 5 have come from the Kleshas, Panchaklesha, then the Klishta, they only become Karma Ashaya Prachaya, leading to the Kshetri Bhuta. But these Panchavrittis, if they are the Aklishta, and what is Aklishta Vritti? So, Janita from what? Agama, Anumana, Acharya Upadesha. And the fourth one said was Ki Parishilana, Labdha Janmani, one's own Parishilana, observance. Again and again. For many lives when we do these 5 Vrittis, but Aklishta are developed, which will eliminate the Klishta. Now, one by one. Pramanaha. There we are chanting the 7th sutra. Pratyaksha Anumana Agamaha Pramanani. Pratyaksha Anumana Agamaha Pramanani. Pratyaksha Anumana Agamaha Pramanani. So in the Chitta there are Vrittis. The Vrittis are 5 classification. First classification is called Pramana Vritti. That Pramana Vritti also is of 3 types. 3 types of the Pramanas are there. 3 Pramanas are there. Pramanas are the Vrittis. One of the 5 Vrittis, which are either Klishta or Aklishta, all of which have to be Nirodhavya for the Swarupa Pratishta. So, what is Pratyaksha, Anumana, and Agamaha? There are Pramanas. What are the Pramanas? The Vrutthis. What are the Vrutthis? One of the 5 categorized Vrutthis of the Chitta. What are they doing? When they are in the Vyuthana Sthiti, they are making Purusha appear like that. Purusha, instead of being in Swarupa, is suffering the Sarupyata. Chitta Vrutthis are 5 types. Among those 5, first is Pramana Vrutti. The Pramanas are also 3 types. Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana Pramana, Agama Pramana. Now, so beautifully here, our Bhashyakara Vyasaji explains to us each of these Pramana Vrittis. And that understanding then makes us aware in us what Vrittis we are having. Then through the Abhyasa Vairagya or the Yamanyamadhi sadhanas, all these Vrittis are put to an end, finish. That putting the end to all the Vrittis is called as Samadhi. When the Vrittis are Samadhi में चले जाते हैं, समाधि के कारण वृत्तियां जीरो हो जाते हैं, then what remains is Atmanubhuti. That's called a yoga. So yoga has 2 limbs, Chitta Vritti Nirodha, then Swarupa Avasthiti. Chitta Vritti Nirodha Rupi Yoga is called as Samadhi. That has 2 levels of Samprajnata Samadhi and Asamprajnata. Same yoga is called as Swarupa Avasthanam also, after the Asamprajnata Yoga. Asamprajnata Yoga is that where all the Klishta and Aklishta or Panchavrittis are totally Niruddha. How? By Yoga Sadhana. What are they? Abhyasa Vairagya we will be discussing at length. But now everybody has got 5 types of Vrittis. First type of the Vritti is called Pramana Vritti. The Pramana Vrittis are 3 types. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agamaha. Now the Bhashyam of the Vyasaji we study, we chant it, and slowly, one by one, we discuss. First, I'll just read it for you. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agamaha, Pramanani is the sutra by Patanjali in the 7th sutra of this Samadhi Padam. To this Bhashyakara's writing is what? In one para only, he will explain all these 3 vrittis, all these 3 pramanas which are vrittis. And then we'll slowly delve deep in every word of this Bhashya given by Bhashyakara for more spashta avagahana of ours. In this process of studying the Bhashya of Vyasji to this Yoga Sutra, Bhashya of Shankara Bhagavan to the Upanishads, our intellects become sharp. Our intellects become subtler. They gain the special ability faculty which was not there earlier. And when it is pursued for a long time with faith in Guru and God, the same intellect gets an intuitive capacity with which alone these tattva vishayas are understood, not with a gross intellects. Gross intellects will go up to the Shabdartha maximum. But the Paramartha, the Antarartha, only the intuitive intellect can give us. To create that intuitive intellect, we are going through the struggle of having the classes and study, which is the thing done by any of the people who are in the ashrama studying under the Guru. The only difference between them and us, they stay together in the ashrama, we are only in the online having class. That's the only difference. Other thing is same. Guru starts taking Upanishad with Bhashyam. Shishya never understands for 10 years. After that, slowly he develops the intuitive intellect because of the struggle of 10 years to try to understand. Like सुई में धागा लगाने के लिए try. One day you are able to put. One day or after some time. Driving also. Try. 1 month you learn. Swimming try. You learn it. Everything is like that only. A language. Nobody knows any language by birth. Yeah, but सिखाया करते उसको language आ गया. So everything in this world is mastered only by practice. So too the Vedanta Vichara through Bhashyam of the Upanishads, Yoga Vichara through Bhashyam Vyasa, they help us in developing our inner faculty. It is started. It's just हिल रहा है वो. तो हिलकर धीरे धीरे के ऊपर के सारे खचरा निकल जाएगा. Then we will get that intuitive ability to catch it. And that joy, like a scientist when he discovers a principle, the amount of joy is inexplicable. When the steam engines were discovered, the motors were discovered, the flying engines were discovered. What must be the joy of that first miracle? Now it is casual to us that every day lakhs and lakhs of vimanas are moving, lakhs or thousands. You know, the number of flights that are taking off and traveling in the space. If you can take a graph of it, in the graphics, it is more than like that of a Bombay railway station. सब एक जगह रखोगे तो. So much casual it has become to us. But the one who discovered it in the first sense, the right or wrong brothers, the right brothers, how they struggled and all that. Hmm. What was it? How many years they contemplated? If the birds can fly, the human can fly. Birds can fly, human can fly. Oh, thought. But really, जब first 6 या 8 जो भी meters वो उड़ा, what a joy it is. So to every scientific investigation, more joyful than that is the intuitive understanding when it dawns in us of the Brahman or the truth or reality, when we continuously, regularly exposed to the main Shastra as well as the Bhashyakara. Bhashya. That's what is our struggle. Now the chanting is what? Pratyaksha Anumana Agamaha Pramanani. Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana Pramana, Agama Pramana. Two lines, Bhashyakara will explain each of the Pramana. And all the Pramanas are the one of the 5 Vrutthis. What are the 5 Vrutthis? Pramana Vrutti, Viparya Vrutti, Vikalpa Vrutti, Nidra Vrutti, Smriti Vrutti. All these we are going to study next 1 or 2 days. Among them, the Pramana Vrutti we are studying. They say the Pramanas are 3. That is Pratyaksha, Pramana, Anumana and Agama. So Pratyaksha Pramana Vrutti, Anumana Pramana Vrutti, Agama Pramana Vrutti. These are all Pramana Vrutti. All other 4 are not Pramanas. They are something else. What are they? What is the difference between that and this? That time we will see when you go to the second type of Vruttis. Right now the Pramana, Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agamas. So, what is the Pratyaksha Pramana? भाष्यकार का पढ़ना लिखना क्या है? व्यास जी का इंद्रिय प्रणालिकया चित्तस्य बाह्य वस्तु उपरागात तद विषया सामान्य विशेष आत्मनः अर्थस्य विशेष अवधारण प्रधान वृत्ति प्रत्यक्षम प्रमाणम. Exactly what we just know saw in Vedanta. How the Jnapti Swarupa Atma is different from the Vritti Jnanam. The Avivekis, they superimpose the Vritti Jnanam to the Atma Jnanam and say that Atma has become the Jnana Kartru. That is never happened. It is because of the Upadhi of the Antakarana is that the Triputi is forming. Illuminator is the Atma Vastu. Because it is everywhere there, it has to be there also, it was illuminating. But the Triputi Atmakata and then the Bheda is there in the Vruttis, not in the Jnapti Swarupa Atma. What is said there, exactly here in the Pratyaksha Pramana, our Guru Maharaj or Vyasa Bhagavan explains. We are going to study. Second is what? Phalam avishishtaha paurusheyaha chittavrutti bodhaha buddhehe pratisamvedi purushaha iti uparishtat upapadayishyamaha anumeyasya tulya jatiyeshu anuvruttaha भिन्न जातीयेभ्यः व्यावृत्तः संबंधः यः तत् विषया सामान्य अवधारण प्रधान वृत्तिः अनुमानम्. These 2.5 lines talk about Anumana. Not as complicated as what you have chanted in Sanskrit. Now, when we try to explain it in English, you will be able to catch it. Third, Yatha Deshantara Praptehe Gatimat Chandratarakam Chaitravatu Vindhya Cha Apraptihi Agatihi. These are called the second Pratyaksha Anumana Pramana. What is Agama Pramana? आप्तेन दृष्टः अनुमितः वा अर्थः परत्र स्वबोध संक्रांतये शब्देन उपदिश्यते शब्दात् तदर्थ विषया वृत्तिः श्रोतुः आगमः यस्य अश्रद्धेयार्थः वक्ता न दुष्ट अनुमितार्थः स आगमः प्लवते मूलवक्तरितो दुष्ट अनुमित अर्थे निर्विप्लवः स्यात्. See, you have to spend hours together to exhaustively explain each of these beautiful things. That is the joy of our. Only thing is, we have to start finding interest and taste in it and not getting perturbed when in the first or second round it is not understood. घबराना नहीं, डरना नहीं, छोड़कर भागना नहीं. लगातार प्रयत्न करोगे तो सारे सूक्ष्म विषयों का अवगति हमको हो जाता है. Okay. Now we'll start the first one, the Pratyaksha Pramanam. Okay. Now Pratyaksha Pramanam has two words. One is Pratyaksha, second is Pramana. Pramanam is common to all. Anumana Pramanam, Agama Pramanam, then Anupalabdhi Pramanam, Arthapatti Pramanam. This is how Vedanta accepts 6 Pramanas. So, before studying Pratyaksha Pramana, first we have to understand what is Pramanam. Then the pramana, when it is generated through the pratyaksha madhyama, is called as pratyaksha pramana. Anumana pramana, it is anumana pramana. Anumana madhyama, anumana pramana. Then agama madhyam se usko agama praman कहते. पहले प्रमाण को समझो. The beautiful explanation given to us for this pramana. Pramana is means of knowledge in English. Okay, what is said ki anadhigata tattvabodha prama tatkaranam pramanam. Sorry, before that, anadhigata tattvabodha paurusheyaha vyavaharayetu prama tatkaranam pramanam. Anadhigati tattvabodha prama tatkaranam pramanam iti pramana samanya lakshanam sugamaha sugamatvat सुगमत्वात् अकृत्वा एव विभागः कृतः. So simple. अनधिगत तत्त्वबोधः पौरुषेयः व्यवहारहेतुः प्रमा तत्करणं प्रमाणम. So the two ways to understand pramanam. Prama karanam is pramanam. That which helps in creating prama is called pramanam. That which helps in creating prama is called as pramanam. Prama karanam pramanam. जो प्रमा करता है वो प्रमाणम बोलते हैं. प्रमा क्या है? प्रमा इज अनधिगत तत्वबोधः. Something is there which is not known to me now. Okay. Then I came to know it. Which I don't know, I came to know it. Okay. And then there is a knower of it, that is me. There is a jnanam which is not yet known. It is being known. And it is known by a paurusheya, a knower. And thereafter what? Vyavahara hetuhu. And that is cause for all transactional purposes. So that knowledge which is helpful for transactional purpose, that knowledge which has an owner called as the knower of it, that knowledge which was not known earlier, it is called as prama. And that which helped in gaining that knowledge is called pramana. In another way, if you put we discussed in one of the talks, we don't know which one. These are the 4 things. Pramata, pramanam, prameyam, then prama or pramiti. Prama and pramiti are same. See, I am the pramata, the knower. The pramanams are the means of knowledge. Here they are spoken 3. Suppose the pratyaksha pramanam, which is a misunderstanding, but for the example's sake I am taking I. According to yoga, the I is not taken as pratyaksha pramana. Indriyas are not taken as pratyaksha pramanam. Only the chitta vrutthis are taken. Tomorrow we are going to discuss that. But to become clear about this pramana vyavahara, we are taking an example, though it's not right according to yoga. So I is the pramana, ankh. I the pramata behind the ankh. Then there is prameya vastu. Let us say there is the bottle is there. What is bottle? The prameya vastu. The knowledge of the bottle is called as prama. The I which has given that information is called as pramana, and the one I who has known it is called as pramata. So the pramata through the pramana gets the prama of the prameya vastu. Prama itself is called as pramiti somewhere. So the knower knows the known through the means of knowledge. Knower knows the known through the means of knowledge. ज्ञाता ज्ञेय वस्तु के ज्ञान को ज्ञान प्रमाण के द्वारा पाता है. प्रमाकरणम प्रमाणम. And what is prama? Anadikata tattva bodha paurusheya vyavahara hetuhu, which was not known earlier, then it is known now, and there is a knower behind it, and it is helpful for the vyavahara hetu. Pramakaranam. It is required for the vyavahara. This is called the pramanam. But this pramanam is vrutti again. And this pramana vrutti, there are again three types. Pratyaksha pramana vrutti, anumana pramana vrutti, also the agama pramana vrutti. Please remember, we are discussing the vrutti basically. The vrutthis are five types. First vrutti is pramana vrutti. In that the three types. Pratyaksha pramana vrutti, anumana pramana vrutti, agama pramana vrutti. Before doing all of that, pramana itself we are understanding. Prama karanam pramanam. Prama is the knowledge. Karanam means the instrument. The instrument of knowledge is called as the pramanam. And the pramanam is vrutti only. Pratyaksha vrutti is the pratyaksha pramanam. And the pratyaksha vrutti is the vrutti only of the chitta, not the indriyas. That discussion will elaborately explain tomorrow. So up to this we have understood. Pramakaranam pramanam iti. So anadigata tattvabodha prama tatkaranam pramanam iti pramana samanya lakshanam. Now, how the knowledge of the objects are gained by all of us. In the analysis of that, the role of pratyaksha pramana as a vrutti is explained. This is the one vrutti which you have to, on the contemplation of seed slowly have to reject or make its nirodha. Then it helps us in the Swarupa Pratishtha. Our purpose is the Swarupa Pratishtha. For that, the sadhana is Vritti Nirodha. The Vrittis are millions. They are divided into five. Among five, the first is Pramana Vritti. Pramanas are three: Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agama. So tomorrow, all the Pratyaksha, Pramana, Anumana, Agama we understand. Then we take up the Pramana Vritti. Then Viparya we will see. Then Vikalpa, then Nidra, Smriti. These are the Panchavrittis. This 1 week we take for exhaustive study. 1 week ya 3-4 din mein. There's only 20-25 minutes we are spending. So only that much we can understand. So today's gain is what? Among the Panchavrittis, the Prathama or the Pramana. Among the Pramanas are three types. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agama. What are each of these three? Before understanding, Pramana itself is understood. Pramana is means of knowledge. What is means of knowledge? Prama karanam pramanam. Prama is anadigata tattva bodha, and then paurusheyaha vyavahara hetuhu. That knowledge which was not known earlier, now it is known and it has a knower behind it, and it is useful for the vyavahara. That knowledge is called as prama. The means of that knowledge is called pramanam. Prama and pramana. Knowledge, means of knowledge. प्रमा कराने वाला प्रमाण है. प्रमा मतलब अनधिगत तत्वबोध as well as पौरुषेय as well as the पौरुषेय. The third word is called as व्यवहार हेतु. This is called as प्रमा. होमवर्क में इन तीनों को थोड़ा सोच लेना. प्रमा करणम प्रमाणम. प्रमा means अनादिगत तत्वबोध. Thereafter पौरुषेय, then व्यवहार हेतु, which is helpful for the transaction. It's a very subtle inquiry. It all appears to be difficult, but this is what we are all doing every day, but not aware of it. Like we are always the self, but not aware of it. That is the samsara. So, to what we are doing alone is in a ekagra bhumika yukta, chitta yukta guru. For our understanding, he is explaining after he himself has understood. अब सारा इसको इतना कॉन्टेम्पलेटिव डीप है, पढ़ने के बाद ना समझने के बाद पता चलता है दिस इज व्हाट वी आर डूइंग एवरी डे. Why? You are not knowing what you are doing. That is what is the Shastra's purpose, to tell us what exactly is happening. Tomorrow we will see when the Pratyaksha Pramana is explained. And thoda sa ek do din padne se to you will learn. Don't be in a hurry that in one class only everything should be understood. ऐसा नहीं होता. Our intellects are slowly getting equipped with that, with our regularity. So let us see tomorrow what is the Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana and Agama. And tomorrow only we will be concluding our Satyam Jnanavanantam explanation. Then more beautiful and deeper than that is Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman. That also we will study. If not tomorrow, from day after. Thank you. Hare Baba, we are taking the names of our gurus. We are just chanting our mantra. That itself is a very good beginning. Blessings, punyam. Let us continue it. We can foresee after 10 years or so, all this knowledge becomes our own. Okay? Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti